Hi everyone, good afternoon. In this session, we are going to talk about the demo class for Python. Okay, so this is a demo session for Python. So this is the first session. In this session, mainly we are going to discuss what is Python and what are the advantages of Python and where we are going to use Python and what is the difference between other languages like Java, C, and C++ and Python. Okay, let's start the session now. Okay, anyway, I'm going to skip this self-introduction part. Okay, let's see the screen. So Python is a general purpose, object-oriented and high-level programming language. So what is general purpose? So, okay, general purpose in the sense, so you can use it for anywhere. It's like if you want to build desktop applications, you can use it. If you want to build games, you can use it. If you want to build web applications, you can use it. You know, the YouTube and Netflix, there are most of the softwares were built by using Python only. Okay, who is developed Python? Okay, so this is a guy. Okay, Gudevan Prasam in a 1989 he developed a Python. So mainly it is came into the market. The main date of birth, it's like Feb 20th, 1991. If any of the freshers or if anyone want to learn programming language, so this is the best language is recommended for all the freshers or even IT or non-IT people. Okay, so anyone can learn this language, so that much very easy. Okay, and it's a general purpose and object oriented language, and it is developed by Gudevan Prasam in the 1989, but officially it came into the market Feb 20th, 1991. Okay, next, how it was developed. Okay, some functional program features taken from C language and some object-oriented features taken from C++ and some scripting features taken from Perl and Shell script. Okay, based on these three languages, so it was built. Now the current version of Python is 3.10.2. Okay, so mainly we can call it as version 3. Okay, so this is about introduction. Next, entering into where we can use this Python language. And where we are going to use Python. So Python is in a general purpose. So general purpose, it is like, okay, wherever you want, you can use it. It's not, there is no limitations. It's like we need to use it in only this place or that place. Okay. If you see this slide, okay, you will get some clear idea on that. Okay. You can use it in anywhere. Okay. These are the most common areas we are going to use it. So the first thing is developing some desktop applications. We are going to use Python, and web applications we are going to use it is in Python, and database applications as well as network programming. And if you want to build any games, okay, if you want to build any games, okay, we are going to use Python and data analysis applications. And like so you guys maybe heard about like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is the most popular thing. So nowadays it's in a trending, and there also we are using Python, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and IoT, so like Internet of Things. Okay, there also we are using Python. So it's like general purpose language and object oriented language. We are using it in these are the most of the applications, like these are the common areas which we are going to use it in a Python. You guys have already notes like desktop applications and what is web applications and database applications. Okay, so you guys might have been studied in a college level. Anyway, going forward, we will see all these areas. Okay, where we are going to use and how it is going to implement. This is the main thing. And if you see a what is it like YouTube, Twitter, and Netflix. Okay, these are the applications were built in by using Python only. Okay, even if you see YouTube, Twitter, and there are around 10 to 15 over there. So the most common applications. Okay, I will show you after this demos. Okay, so where we are going to use and how it is going. So these are the most common areas. Okay, desktop applications and web applications, database applications, and developing games, and artificial intelligence and machine learning. So here we are using a Python. Okay, and what are the features mainly? Okay, if you see features, okay, it is a simple and easy to learn. So it's like no need to put that much concentrate or whatever it is, like no need to put that much effort. So compared to another language like C, C++, Java, so it is very simple and you can easily learn. And it's a open source. Open source in the sense it's like no need to purchase any license and all. Okay, no need to pay any money. So you will get it from online, and you can install it and you can use it. And platform independent. Okay, so platform independent in the sense so we have operating systems, right, like Mac, Windows, as well as Linux. So we have different types of operating systems over there. Okay, once you build the code from Windows, okay, you can run it in any of the OSs like Mac or Linux platforms. So that is called platform independent. Next, supports POP and OOPS concepts. Yeah, procedure oriented programming and object oriented programming concepts. So even it will support both. So C is a procedure oriented programming, right? It's not a object oriented programming. It's a OOPS in the sense like here we'll have class, objects, and methods. Okay, going forward you will see what is class, object, and method, what is inheritance and polymorphism, those concepts it will support. Okay, and interpreted, the most important thing here. See, in all the languages, once you develop a code, what you need to do? Okay, you need to compile the program. Okay, so once the compile is done, you need to run. I mean, you need to execute. So here it is not like that. So interpreted, so it's not required to compile. So as soon as you run a program, automatically it will compile the program and it will execute the same. Okay, that will happen in Python. And portability, it's like you are going to migrate from one platform to another, so that feature also it will support. So there is no limitations here, like if you want to build any statistics applications or data analytics or games or web applications or data analytics, so wherever you want you can use it. Okay, this is about features. So once again I'm going to explain, simple and easy to learn. So it is very easy to learn compared to another language, and open source. So no need to purchase anything. So it's like freeware. You can install it from any. You can download it from Google and you can install it. And platform independent in the sense it's like if you want to run it from another OS like Linux, Mac, or Ubuntu, whatever it is, so it will work. It will support for all the platforms, and it will support procedure oriented as well as object oriented concepts. And interpreted, it's not required to compile. So whenever you are going to execute a program, no need to compile the program. As soon as you execute, automatically, like inside, it will compile and it will execute it. And if you want to migrate from one platform to another platform, so it will support. Okay, these are the main features. There are some more features, but I'm not going to cover here. Okay. Next, Python. So how the Python is going to work? So if we see this one, suppose here we are. Okay, so we are going to create a program. So always, so the Python file should be in a .py format. Okay, so this is the extension of Python programming. So this is a extension of Python programming. Suppose you are going to write a summation of two numbers. Okay, summation of two numbers. That summation of two numbers, you are going to keep it as .py format. Then you are going to run your program. So this is the interpreter. Okay, it will take line by line and it will check internally. Okay, is there any syntax errors is there or not? Okay, once it is done, it will convert into bytecode file. So bytecode in the sense, it's like zeros and ones. Okay, so computer can understand only bytecode format. It won't understand any our English language, like we are going to write some, what to say, I will show you this one. See, suppose if you consider this is the program. So public class, hello world, public static void main, and system.out.println. So here computer cannot understand these words. Okay, cannot understand these words. What it will happen, as soon as you compile a program or execute a program, okay, it will convert these lines into mission level code. It's like a binary code. So computer can understand only mission level code, ones and zeros only it will not get understand. So that's why here it is a bytecode file will get generate, and finally the output will come. So based on a bytecode file. So we are going to write a Python program. So as soon as you execute or you compile a program, it will generate a bytecode file. So bytecode file only computer can understand. It won't understand your Python file. Okay, so that is the reason interpreter is required. Suppose I'm from Karnataka. Okay, suppose I don't know Telugu or English or Malayalam, whatever it is. So in that case, we need a converter. Okay, we need a guy. So he is going to convert whatever you are saying. Okay, suppose I don't know Hindi, you know Hindi. In that case, we need a person. It's like in a third party. So that guy will take the words from you and he will convert it and he will give it to me so that I can understand. So that's why you can take that example so that you can easily understand. Okay, so Python. So here always the Python code file we are going to save it as .py, and as soon as you execute, so the interpreter will generate a bytecode file. So based on bytecode file, we will get the output. Okay, and this is how internally the Python code will work. And let's see the difference. So I'm going to say, okay, it is very easy to learn and it's very simple, right? So what is very easy and what is simple under? Okay, so if you see this first tab, it's a Java code and C and Python code was there. I want to print just a simple message. So here you need to write these lines of code like public class, public static void main, and system.out.println hello world. Suppose if it is a C language, you need to write libraries and void main and print statement again and hello world. So here, if you see in a Python, just we are going to use single line. So we are not using any libraries here. Just print hello world so that it will print. So here itself you can see the difference. I told you, right? It is a simple and easy to learn. So by seeing these three programs, you can able to understand. So how much it is very easy and what is the difference. Okay, this is how it will work. Okay, this is a major difference. Next, I want to there is one more program. Okay, I want to do sum of two numbers. Again, public class and static void main, and there are two numbers. It is required int a comma b, a equal to 10 and b equal to 20, and system.out.println and the sum equal to a plus b. So this is how we need to write in a Java. These many lines of it is required. Okay, coming to C. In a C language is here also same. So we need to import the libraries and void main, and this is a logic we need to build it. Okay, let's see in a Python code. Okay, Python. See here there are no libraries. Just simply I'm going to give a equal to 20 and b equal to 20 and print. There are 3 lines I'm going to write. So if you see previous program, so here we can see, right? Okay, int a comma b, int a comma b. So what is int here? So it's like integers, but here I'm not using any integers here. Okay, I'm not declaring any data type because Python will automatically detect based on your input. If you give 10, automatically it will consider as integer. If you give string number, any string, Python or something, automatically it will detect it is like, okay, the user is going to pass as a string. Okay, this and all we are going to see in going forward classes. Okay, so this is what this is the difference between Java, C and Python, so that you can able to understand how much effort you need to require for Java and C and Python. Okay, this is a major difference. And yeah, if you want to install a Python, we need to go to python.org, and we can use Python downloads. Okay, so that we can use we can download the content, or sorry, download the software, and we can install it ourselves. Okay, let's see the difference again. I will show you. So if you want to download a software, just go to Google, just type Python download. So the first website, okay, www.python.org, just click on this one. So here you can see download Python 3.10.2. So just click on this download Python 3.10.2. So here you can able to see, okay, it is downloading. Just click on show in folder. So okay, once it is done, just double click and install it. Okay, so in my system it's already installed. So here I'm using 3.9. okay, this is a command prompt. Okay, there are another softwares. Okay, it's like Visual Studio Code and PyCharm, that I'm going to explain in a going forward class, how to install and how to work with that. Okay, so here see, I want to display something in a console. Okay, hello world. See, that's it. So it is going to print. Okay, here I want to do summation of two numbers, a equal to 5, b equal to 6, print a plus b. See, we are able to see 11. Okay, so if it is a Java or another languages, it is not that much simple. Okay, we have already seen in a PPT, right? So how much code it is required to build this program? Okay, see, now we can able to see, okay, the difference between Java and Java and Python, so that you can able to understand how much easy. And here I want to see the type, okay, type of a, whether it is an integer or decimal or string. Okay, see, it is an integer value. Okay, I'm going to display, suppose name equal to Python. So I want to see the type of this name. See, we are not going to declare whether it is a string or integer or decimal point. Okay, automatically what Python will do, so based on your input, it will decide it is a string. See here, it is showing string. Okay, and next thing is amount. Suppose amount equal to, I'm going to keep 100.56. Now I am going to see what is the type it is going to take it. See, it's a float. See, I didn't declare anywhere whether it is like integer or decimal or string. So automatically it is detecting based on your input. That is the beauty of Python. Okay. So here, compared to all the languages, like, so it's very easy. You can easily write a code and just you need to follow indentation. So what is indentation here? So, okay, I'll tell you. So indentation is nothing but, so if you see this one, see after this braces, okay, we need to give one tab. Okay, this is called indentation. Okay, this is, here we are not following correct indentation. It's like formatting the code. Indentation is nothing but we are keeping the code in a correct manner, correct order. So that is called indentation. So that's what we need to follow in a Python. Suppose, see here, I want to print a numbers. Okay, I want to print numbers in range of, or in range of 1, 10. See, after that colon, just give enter. Print I. Okay. So here, if you see this one, we are not following, okay, we are not following correct indentation. We are not following correct indentation. So that is the reason it is throwing some errors. Okay. So if you follow correct indentation, it will give exact output for us. So here, if you observe Java, here we have curly braces here. In a Python, we don't have this type of braces. Okay. Just we are following, just we need to follow indentation. That's it. So whatever you want to write, you can write it.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
Joined late. Okay.
I thought you are going to take the class.
No, just a demonstration only.
Okay.
See, if you observe this one, okay. So earlier we are not following the indentation. So if you see this one, so this is not correct format. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to print only less numbers for I in range of 1, 10. See, I'm not going to give any tab here. Just I'm going to print. See, now we will get some errors. See, indentation error, expected an indented block. So that means you need to write a code in a proper format. That's it. For I in range of 1, 10 colon. Just give one tab here. See, we can able to print the same code if you want to print. Okay, if you want to use it in a C or Java, so that is a little bit it is different. Okay, compared to all the languages, so it is very easy to write here. Okay, going forward we are going to see all these concepts like how to declare the variables. Okay, so what is the type of the variables and what are the loops. Okay, and oops concepts and everything we are going to see. So any doubts here so far in a demo?